Both Ben Simmons and Joel Embiid remain out due to injuries and unfortunately will miss the 76ers game against the Lakers tonight. While the return date is uncertain, head coach Brett Brown thinks that their future is bright in Philly. Brown said he is convinced the duo will win a championship and can coexist as stars. Brown continued saying that most pairs of stars who win titles are much older than the 23-year-old Simmons and soon-to-be 26-year-old Embiid. So Shannon, will Embiid and Simmons win a championship together?
I don't see it, and I see why Brett Brown is saying this, Skip. He's on the hot seat. And they might, but he wants to, if they do win a title, he wants to be around coaching it.
That's fair.
And I think that's what he's doing here, Skip. And the thing is, he goes on, we didn't show it here, Skip. He mentioned some of the great duos, Magic and Kareem, and Shaq and Kobe, and David Robinson and Tim Duncan. So I want to know which one of the guys about to jump in age 7 years. Because Magic was, 20 years old, and Kareem was 32, 33.
Yeah.
Shaq and Kobe was like 20 and 27, 28. Yeah. And Tim Duncan was, 22.
But
and David Robinson was like... Exactly. So, but Skip, when I look at these guys are very good players. And, okay, if you want to say great, but they don't really complement each other. If Ben Simmons... You tell me Ben Simmons over the next 2 years, Skip, is going to develop an 18-foot jump shot, I said, okay, Skip, you might be onto something. But when I look at this, are they going to be better than the... I'm assuming, don't know this for 100% certainty, that Giannis is going to re-sign with the Bucks. Are they going to jump over the Bucks? Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown, Marcus Smart aren't going anywhere. Are they going to be better than Toronto? Because Siakam and Van Fleet and Anunoby, they're signed. The Heat are getting better. So how? When, Skip? You look at Ben Simmons. Ben Simmons plays better when Joel Embiid is not in the lineup. Joel Embiid seems to play better when Ben Simmons is not in the lineup. Yep. Well, how do you win a championship, Skip, like that? You need to be able to put forth this effort when you're both on the court together.
Okay.
The thing is that Shaq and Kareem were conventional bigs. They played with their back against the basket. Joel Embiid want to be a stretch five. He want to hang out around the three-point line because it's cool, Skip. You know, Shaq never got the credit that he deserved because he didn't shoot threes. But now you get big guys that can shoot threes. And he got range up to three-point. What good is that? Give me Shaq dominating the paint. Give me 38 and 16 in the playoff. I'll take that. So I don't see it, Skip. I mean, hey, hopefully I'm wrong, but I just don't see it because I don't see these guys complimenting each other.
You could be right. It looks like I'm very wrong because, silly me, I picked these two to carry this team to this year's Eastern Conference Championship. I thought Al Horford, who's now like 30, 35-ish, I thought he'd be the big brother.
You've been terrible.
Yeah, he's been terrible, but I thought he would be the veteran influence that the two kids needed to grow up around. You know, they'd say, oh, that's how you... He would show them the ropes of how to be pro basketball players. And all that I ever hear about these two from the inside out is they are still a little more interested in partying and playing video games than winning NBA championships. And you can see it in their body language from night to night. They're kind of into it, and then they're kind of not into it, right? But on a nightly basis, when I watch them when they're healthy, Ben is not healthy right now, and it looks like he could be gone for the year. So now all bets are off this year. But we're talking about down the road, the near future. There are nights I look at Joel Embiid and I say, that's the best offensive big man in basketball, and it ain't even close. And when he's engaged, that's the best rim protector in basketball because he is 7 feet tall and he's agile and he can leap. And there are nights when I watch Ben Simmons engaged, and I don't mean off the court, I mean on the court. When he is engaged, I say, there's Magic Johnson. That's the next Magic because he's 6 feet, 10 inches tall. He has the gift of passing the basketball and orchestrating an offense. He can rebound at a high level, and he can flat out, when he decides, he can attack the basket. He is hard to keep from the rim when he swoops to the hoop. Right? Ambidextrous. He's got all the stuff at the rim. He just can't shoot a lick. He's having a hard time shooting free throws. Hard enough. He's improved. He's up to 63%, which is still not good enough, but it's better. But the irony of the two is the taller guy is the much better perimeter shooter and has much more desire to shoot perimeter shots than the 6'10" guy, which should not be the case.
Nope.
But the point is, don't underestimate this. They still came within a miracle shot by Kawhi Leonard of getting to the conference finals last year, right? It took a miracle. It was the luckiest shot I've ever seen in NBA playoff history. I still haven't quite gotten over it, but way to go, Kawhi. You pulled it off. It only bounced 8 times on the rim, 4 times short. And that's from the corner, and then 4 times long, and it fell in. And that shot kept that team from going forward, and I would have given them a good shot to beat the Bucks. I would have.
Yeah. But the thing is, Skip, is that might be as close as they get.
Well,
because you mentioned that Ben Simmons is hurt. Tell me the time when Joel Embiid isn't hurt. You remember, he missed playoff games because of injury.
But it was always hurt or sick.
Yeah.
Sick or hurt.
I ain't never seen nobody with that kind of stomach issue.
Yeah,
Even baby.
Maybe
Maybe he need to be on that Gerber. Maybe he need to get on that Gerber. Baby. Well, he definitely wasn't a Gerber baby.
I don't.
Because they don't get sick like this here.
Okay.
He always got stomach issues.
Okay, but I'm going to remind you, in the games they've started together in the regular season, they're 107 and 55.
Right.
That's the 4th best record over that span, okay?
Right.
So that's not bad, right? Doesn't that show you some firepower, right?
Yes. But come playoff time, Skip, look, Ben Simmons would be, if you look at when Joel Embiid is not there, they got 3-point shooters on the court, and guess what, Skip? He drives, kick, boom. Almost like Dwight Howard when Orlando. He was surrounded with them sniper, Skip, and he got all the way to the finals.
Okay, but in ceiling, as a tandem, we got LeBron and AD. I can't match that.
Right.
But then we go to maybe KD and Kyrie as a tandem, right? Potential.
Kawhi, Paul George.
Okay, definitely Kawhi, Paul George, and we go Steph, Clay if you want to throw them back together. But as a tandem on potential at ages 23 and 25, you're still saying, wait a second, right?
Skip, is Joel Embiid going to be healthy enough for a stretch enough? Can he stay healthy? Let's just say, Skip, for 2 years, 3 years. So they can stay together, stay on the court together. I haven't seen it. He came into the league injured. And he's been that way since.
And then all of a sudden he got some freakish sort of shoulder thing that cost him about 3 games, but he's due back, so it's not ending this season. Right? I mean, Ben's got a serious back.
But the thing is, Skip, look, the Celtics are going to get better. You talking about Ben Simmons, 23. Jason Tatum's younger. Those guys are younger. Look at Jaylen Brown, Marcus Smart, Gordon Hayward. They got a nice team.
Okay, but you have to admit, these are extraordinary young talents.
Yes.
Like extraordinary, like rare talent, both of them.
Skip, look, 2 things can be true. You can like gravy, you can like ice cream. Doesn't mean they need to go together. 2 great things. Ooh, I love some gravy. Who don't like gravy? Woo!
I do too.
Like ice cream too. You want them together?
I don't like either one of them.
Oh, man, you gonna ruin it. You ruined
The
it.
thought of gravy on ice cream is just disgusting.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Some things just don't go together.
Yeah.
Why don't you just drink pure fat?
I might just do that. I love smothered fried chicken.
Okay.
I need some smothered fried pork chops, too. Anybody know where I can get a good meal?
Yeah.
Me and Jenny think about doing a show, cooking show.
Yeah. Really? Cooking show?
No. We're gonna go travel the country to the best soul food.
Really?
Yeah.
Jenny and Shannon.
I gotta try it out. Yeah, I gotta learn all about the soul food.
Yeah, Jenny gotta learn how to eat.
I'm in. I'm available.
Skip,
we were gonna invite you, but I figured that wouldn't be up your alley.
I'm good. So I'm gonna remind you again, Joel Embiid, as we speak, as off as he's been all year and hit and miss and up and down and into it and out of it, he's averaging 23 and 12. And he's the 5th-ranked defensive win shares player. So this is high level. This is all-star, superstar kind of numbers that he's doing.
But Joel Embiid should never have a game in which he has 11 attempts and gets 0 points.
Okay, but that's what's wrong.
Okay?
And I think it's what's wrong with both of them. I just don't know how badly they want it, but if they ever snap out of it, and I don't know, I thought Al Horford would be able to walk in that locker room and say, you guys don't get it. I'm going to show you how to be much happier than you are right now.
Right.
Well,
and the thing is, Skip, but now you watch Ben this summer, they post him playing the pickup games at UCLA and the like. Skip, he's hitting shots.
hitting threes.
Just shoot him at least just shoot him. Even if they don't even go in, Skip. He got to at least scare somebody to make him think he can make it.
It's almost worse when you see the potential and it's so inconsistent. So, but they're young, they've got time. Guys, I gotta interrupt because we've got a special guest here.
Who we got?
LeVar Ball is back, joining.
Hey.
He's back.
I'm back. Big Bubba's back. Like I said, with the brand and me, we all together. I got you guys something